Thank you Staples for sponsoring this video. The viral chopped Italian sub sandwich from TikTok, but with the Headbangers Kitchen upgrade. Crispy fried bacon and some grilled chicken all chopped together in a honey mustard sauce, encased in a toasted Vietnamese baguette, slathered in crispy chili and fried onion butter. This is sandwich perfection. Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbangers Kitchen Sandwich Shop. Folks, you've heard the saying, never judge a book by its cover. But should you judge a recipe by its Instagram reel or TikTok? Well, we're going to find out today because we are trying this viral TikTok recipe for a chopped Italian sub sandwich. Now it looks really good, but does it taste as good? Is it worth the effort? Well, we're here to answer that question. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's get cooking. For this sandwich, we are going to be using these two condiments from Staples. First is their crispy chili and fried onion butter that goes on our bread, and the second is their honey mustard that will be used for our sandwich filling. You can get a 15% discount on their products using my code HK15, link to order in the video description. We're going to start by making a marinade for our chicken that starts with some olive oil, some red wine vinegar. We're also going to use some of this classic yellow mustard from Staples, some oregano, black pepper and salt, and then give it all a good mix. For this recipe, I'm using chicken breast because it's a nice lean meat, it cooks super quickly and it's easy to find. Normally it has this little flap called the chicken tender which comes attached with it. So I remove that from the breast, then I cut off the thinner side of the breast, then I butterfly the thicker part. The idea is to get nice and evenly thick pieces so everything cooks uniformly. I want some bacon in the sandwich to amp it up, so I get the bacon in a cold pan. I turn on the heat and let that bacon fat render and fry the bacon. Now everyone likes their bacon at a different level of crispy. What's yours? Once I achieve my desired level of bacon crisp, I remove it from the pan, and all that bacon fat, save it and use it later. We'll also cook our chicken in that as well. Get a pan on the stove and add in some of that bacon fat, and once it's nice and hot, we add in our marinated chicken and cook it. Like I've said many times before, chicken breast cooks really quickly, so about 2 to 3 minutes on each side should do the job. You can always use a meat thermometer to be super accurate, but once your chicken is cooked, remove it from the pan. Now for the bread that we're going to use for this sandwich, I've selected Vietnamese baguettes, but you can use a hot dog roll, Italian bread, French bread, it's up to you. I slice it down the middle and then I remove some of the bread from the center so that more of the filling can be put into the bread. Now I'm going to generously slather that bread in our crispy chili and fried onion butter from Staples. Then I put those on a baking tray and pop them into an oven at 200 degrees Celsius till they are nice and toasted. Mine were done in about 5 to 6 minutes and they look really good. I could just eat this bread and butter. Anyway, time to get to the viral part of this sandwich, which is the chopping. Lettuce, onion and tomato is what we need, and the funny thing is in the viral video these are all pre-chopped. So you're gonna have to chop them anyway, so why won't you just chop them nice and fine to begin with? Anyway, once they are chopped, I layer them, add the chicken on the top, then the bacon, and now I've just got to chop right on the board, all together. And trust me, this is definitely much easier to do separately. Anyway, once it's all chopped, I add some of our Staples honey mustard, some mayo, salt and pepper. I realize now that I had forgotten the cheese, so I added that and got back to chopping and mixing everything together on the cutting board. Seriously, perhaps I just need a bigger board, but I'd rather do this in a bowl. Anyway, everything is now ready, so scoop up that filling into our toasted bread and there you go. Our chopped Italian sub sandwich is ready and it looks pretty banging, I must say. Yummy! Let's fill the second sandwich, and damn, I made this even bigger than the first one. That's great! But I can't let you go without cutting into that sandwich, and just look at that cross section. Anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's taste. Alright folks, it's time to taste this viral chopped sandwich, and this is my version, Dipti.
Okay.
Have you seen the chopped sandwich?
I have not.
Okay, basically it's a viral thing on TikTok. They throw lettuce, tomato, onion and different cold cuts and cheese on a cutting board, and then they just chop.
So it's a salad sandwich.
Yeah, they just do it on the cutting board basically so you don't use up utensils. And then you...
This is the sandwich successor to the butter boards and all that nonsense. Just use cutlery, folks.
Yeah, but the thing we have done with this sandwich is we've used Staples products in this.
Okay.
We've got their honey mustard in the mix, and we've also used their onion and chili butter.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So yeah,
that is one loaded sandwich.
Yes, and let's.
It's going to be hard to eat. Okay, let's go.
How wide can you open your mouth?
That's a good sandwich, but it's so messy.
It is a messy sandwich, and I really enjoy that mustard flavor.
That whole grain mustard has such a kick to it. Very nice.
And it's not too sweet either.
Your dad would love it.
Yeah. And I'm getting a bit of that chili as well from the butter, which is actually not too spicy for me. I can actually eat it.
There's no chili there. Yeah. This is the kind of sandwich you want to eat in a closed room. Like,
your mouth is shut, you can remove your hand from your face.
Yeah, you want to watch. You don't want anyone to watch you eat this, but it is delicious.
But why are you covering your mouth?
Because my face is covered in sandwich.
It's not. There's nothing on your face. Your face is clean. See? It's clean.
But it's a damn good sandwich.
Well, I guess this sandwich is a winner. I would highly recommend not doing it on the chopping board like that. You know what? The effort it takes to chop everything together, I'd rather put that effort into washing those dishes that I used to mix the sandwich, like filling in. But the Staples honey mustard is great. The chili butter is great. And thank you, Staples, for sponsoring this video. Do use my code HK15 to order your Staples today. All the details are in the video description box just below this video. Anyway, we're going to go and enjoy these sandwiches, and I'll see you on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Until then, cheers and keep cooking. A big thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon and here on the YouTube channel memberships. You are all awesome. And if you'd like to support what I do, you can join the Patreon or the channel memberships. We've also got Headbangers Kitchen and Headbanger Eats merchandise, like this cool t-shirt that I'm wearing. Links to purchase it are also in the video description box. Once again, thank you for all the support. Cheers and keep cooking.